YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? This is gonna be a late upload, but we have Lil Rodney's son has burned every bridge. Let's go ahead and tune into this one.
Crash out I've seen on the internet. There's so many clips and so many perspectives. Now I'm gonna just give y'all the beginning of the beef, and hopefully over the course of the next few days I'll drop more videos adding on to everything. But if you really want to make a long story short, stop crashing out online. Even if you have problems, why would you showcase weakness or any feelings like this to the internet? We all know the World Wide Web is the Wild West and can be dangerous at times, so bro, just chill. But if you don't know who Reggie is, he got famous from the "Ain't You Lil Rodney Son" meme.
Real quick, yeah. Why niggas keep talking about you going around talking about you my father and
You Lil Rodney's son?
Yes, I'm Lil Rodney's son.
You talking about Rodney with the fat butt?
Yo, why is you playing at me, yo?
My fault, OG.
Nah, ain't no my fault. Run your pop, yo.
For what?
Yo, kick them bitches out, yo.
For what?
No, matter of fact, I'm ready to get Lil Travis on your. Nah, he throw them hard. He ready to come up here.
And as he started going up, for some reason he became Lil Rodney's son. But I specifically remember the Kai Cenat Batman marathon being where Reggie really got his footing into being a streamer.
Nigga, what the?
Master Wayne, you know that's gonna be damn near impossible.
Nah, I was practicing. I thought I had it in me. I ain't got it in me.
That was a really big thing, and it spawned various clips. Y'all know I don't really mess with Coco Melon Cenat, but the excellence was undeniable, and I found myself laughing at Reggie. I'm not even gonna lie. But like I said, this shot him into stardom, and he entered the Kai Cenat multiverse. He gained a nice little following, and stuff was looking up for him. That was until he went to streamer prom with this shorty named Raya.
Bro, zoom the camera in some mud. And like close your legs type shit. Like,
ain't nothing showing.
still though.
I got this thing tucked in there. You right, baby.
No, still though.
My bad.
And the stuff was looking good, you feel me? That was until she did the freaking Cash App scam stuff. And if you don't know, a lot of black content creators do this Cash App scam promo thing.
That shit is, yeah, that's very true. It's a female, bro. I know her. Been to high school with that girl, and she be doing that on her little Instagram where they post up like, yeah, you know, go here or whatever, send this amount of money and all this and that. And it's like, that's sleazy, man. Y'all out here scamming people, bro, and these are your fans and stuff. Come on, bro. I had to go ahead and just clean up my glasses real fast. All right, let's jump back.
Sounds crazy, but if you look at any 20v1 video or just black YouTube content in general, for some reason, you will see niggas promoting that BS. And Reggie Shorty was on the same timing, so you know what he did? He went on live and disavowed it.
And with Lil Bro, he just deposited 35,000 in you lying? Come on. Making us look bad. I'm off her. She moving too loose. He did the 35,000 in your account? I'm off her. I'm single, Chad. I can't. Come on, we can't be doing that. I'm never posting a nigga deposited 35,000 in my. I don't give a how much money a nigga give me. I'm not posting that. A nigga gotta give me $1 million to scam my fans, bro. I'm not scamming my niggas for no bull.
Reggie ended up cutting her off, which at first I thought he was doing too much, because if you actually do your research, both Reggie and Raya were acting like they still wanted each other. But because of the current events and how everything's escalated, this shorty is a weirdo and a clout chaser.
You know, that's just what it is sometimes, dog. It's like sometimes females, they let their lust for money just get too crazy, and then they just become, I don't know what, like. But hey,
I mean, this is some of the nastiest stuff I've seen, and definitely in a follow-up we can analyze some of her. But she was saying stuff like DDG's gonna destroy Reggie in a song for song.
DDG's a rapper. Reggie is not. He said he will make a song better than DDG. I love the confidence, but I'm gonna keep it real every time. DDG gonna dog his ass.
And honestly, that's weird. I know y'all wasn't together, but y'all did have something going on. Y'all had all these cutesy clips, and for you to do this, that don't sit right with my spirit. You feel me? But back to what Reggie was saying, he made a lot of sense. He didn't want someone he kept around him to be scamming their fans and his fans. And keep in mind, he made this public. He technically didn't have to publicly disavow her. He could have hit her up privately and kept it to himself, but doing it publicly like he did opened up this situation to the opinions of others, which is why this situation has escalated way more than I ever expected. But before we get into some of the actual escalating things and how he's been dissing people, let's just talk about Raya's response.
I had to work. I had to work 9 to 5s. I had to wake up early mornings, late nights, and hustle just like everybody the fuck else.
That's no excuse to be a scammer, gang. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Anybody that gets up on the internet, in my opinion, that is gonna justify scamming their audience to be like, oh, I gotta hustle, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, bro, that's everybody's life. Everybody has to do that. I gotta do that. I'm posting this reaction video. I got work in about less than 8 hours. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about here?
And when times got hard and I ain't had that shit, I had to go get that shit. I had to go get that shit. Just like every other regular motherfucker. So don't come on this bitch dragging me and sending me death threats and hate comments, because if y'all was in my position, y'all would do the same fucking shit.
I don't know about that. Especially nowadays, like I got a little DDG video that I wanted to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I should just go ahead and do that and upload it. But I've been getting some hate on some videos. Sometimes, man, like, I don't know. I just feel like as a dude, and not even really as a dude, like when you're mature, you just know not to take none of this stuff personal. Like these people, they don't know you from a can of paint, and they only side with whoever talked bad about you or whoever you made a video on, and they just coming up talking this, talking that. That's it, bro. That promo Cash App thing, still, man, you're scamming your fans. That's never a thing to be justified like that. Or when those when that Jack Doherty dude was crypto rug pulling his audience and stuff like that, I don't respect that. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care if because you're a beautiful woman you're gonna get up on camera and cry in front of us talking about, oh, you would do it too. Yo, I'm sorry that they're giving you the death threats and stuff, but still, bro, stop scamming. Stop scamming. That's all you had to do.
Now, I apologize if I made anybody feel like I was trying to tarnish their image or any fucking thing. But like I said, I'm a regular fucking person.
And I understand completely, but it's just morals. Clearly, she's not that deep in the trenches if one of the biggest streamers right now is her man and he's willing to help her build. So that's just so dumb. And that's why Reggie cut it, because you're doing low vibrational stuff when you have a way out. Like, I understand it's a very nuanced topic. It's not black and white. I do understand why she did it, but that doesn't make it any less wrong.
Exactly. I'm gonna be so honest with you, bro. Sometimes it pays to just be a person who has integrity. You don't have to move sneaky. You don't have to do all this foul stuff. Like how bro is saying, you're dating Reggie. If Reggie came and told you, hey, yo, put that shit away, and you ain't want to put it away, and that's the reason why he blasted that shit up on the internet, or he blasted it on the internet, you seen it, instead of y'all falling out, you could have been like, hey, you know what? Because in the clip where he was talking about your legs open, even though, yeah, your legs wasn't showing, and I ain't gonna lie, like, that might have been a moment where he, as a man, just wanted to go ahead and exercise his authority over his woman, because that's how it is sometimes. Like, okay, cool, but you could have hit him up, hey, babe, my bad. I'm done with that crypto or that little Cash App scam shit. Let's move better, and I'll listen, this and that. And you telling me Reggie not finna hook you up, help you out? Y'all out here acting like y'all wanted each other, and then y'all going clip for clip, dissing, and then, come on, man. Like, it pays to be somebody who has integrity sometimes. Now, I don't know Lil Reggie or whatnot, or Lil Rodney, but, hey, I don't watch none of these niggas, bruh.
Now the death threats though, that's unacceptable, but once again, that's just the nature of the Wild West we call the internet. Reggie could have handled it privately, and honestly, judging how everything went down, he really should have. And if people brought it up after he handled it privately, he could have easily said something along the lines of, the situation was handled, she won't be doing it again, and that could have easily kept the public opinion to a minimum. But I can't blame Reggie for doing it. He wanted to nip it in the bud, he wanted to stand on his morals, and she did post the scam on her story, so it was online. I feel it, but given his position online and his platform, he gave it a dedicated space, so other people were bound to react to the situation, and one of those people was DDG, and here's what he had to say.
Posted Cash App scams. She got paid for a promo. What's wrong with that? Hey, bro, I have no comment on that. If you dumb enough to click on a damn link and say, hey, bro, you give me
and that's where I disagree with DDG at. So for everybody who's like, yo, you be shilling for DDG, I'm not shilling for DDG. DDG, that is absolutely disgusting, and I would call you doo-doo garbage for that shit. I don't give a damn if it's no promo. What are you talking about? It's you scamming your fans. That 12 million that you made off of streaming. How would you have liked it if you made that 12 million and then you did a crypto rug pull and then you rug pulled your niggas? You know, that would be horrible, right? You would want to get canceled for something like that, right? Come on, man. I don't stand behind that stuff at all. Like, I get it. Some people want to do their little promos, this and that, and they do it on Instagram all the time. How many pages do we be seeing where it's a car accident page? Almost, y'all. And they posting up an OnlyFans girl or someone. Yo, get your money, but at the same time, bro, man, where's y'all integrity at? Don't sell y'all profiles to these weirdos. Come on, man.
$30, I get $3 million back. That's your dumb ass fault, nigga. Like, what? That ain't smart. I'm just saying, bro. Like, if you dumb enough to click on the damn link that said, I be seeing them shits too. Tap in, bro.
Like, but you gotta understand, DDG. Some of these people, audience is literally kids, bro. Literally children. I'm gonna be so honest, bro. I had a Cash App before I actually had a actual, not even. I had a Cash App when I had a bank. And I actually opened my bank account before I was 18. My mother helped me open up my bank account. So think about that. I am a young child in high school who has a Cash App. And it makes it even worse because now if you got Apple Pay, you could use that on your Cash App. Like, yo, that's not cool, bro. These are kids that could be getting scammed. Literal teenagers or literal people who are younger. I got, bro, my damn cousins. Some of them is still in middle school. These niggas got Cash App. Come on, man. No.
Credit card. Boom. You give me $100, I give you 1,000 back. Nigga, where the does that logic come from?
I only agree with DDG if you take the viewer's perspective. If my friend were to fall for some Cash App scam, I'm clowning him. But as a creator myself, I'm not doing that. It really changes when you're the person promoting it. Now, you guys as my audience, if you were to see another person fall for it, feel free to clown them. But when you're a creator, I think that definitely changes it. That's a scam. Even if you know it's dumb and you know it's obvious, Reggie himself said it best. At least one person is gonna fall for that. And as the person posting it, you have to be mindful. And that's just DDG showing his lack of morals and minimizing the scam to is just paid promo. It's not just paid promo. This ain't a VPN ad, it's a literal scam, bruh. Then Lil Rodney seen the clip and he had some words for DDG.
She posted Cash App scams. She got paid for a promo.
Mind your business, bro. Mind your business, gang. Focus on that trash ass music, my nigga. Mind your business. Nigga say anything. Mind your business. It's not even your beef. Mind your business, gang. You 40 years old, my nigga. Mind your business. I never heard a nigga say cut on that new DDG.
I ain't gonna lie, Lil Rodney OD in it. Bro could have just left it at, hey man, DD, that's not y'all. Don't get involved in it because it's not your business, man. That's my business. But now going to talk about focus on a failed rap career, this and that. Now I'm gonna say how it is. I don't really know Lil Rodney like that, but my guy, you talking brazy, bro. Real brazy.
I never heard a nigga say cut on that new DDG. I never heard a nigga say that. Mind your business, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This was the worst response I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was
to give him the
horrible.
benefit of the doubt, maybe it's the fact that DDG was complicit in the scamming part, and Reggie didn't know how to perfectly articulate that. So instead, he went for DDG's personal stuff. But even despite the fact that I don't like DDG myself, I don't agree with the reaction. Now, had Reggie said, "Hey, bro, you're tweaking. She was scamming people, and she..."
Right, like he could have said it any other way, but the way that he went about it, I ain't gonna lie, that's pressure, bro.
He's my girl, so that's unacceptable. I would have been like, all right, but he went straight to cooking a nigga, which ended up being the catalyst to the beef because DDG responded back in an equally weird way.
All I said was, if you dumb enough to click on the damn link when a nigga say you get money, like you get money, you send me this and that, then you get $1 million back. It is what it is. And then I was on your side afterwards. So I just say this, Reggie. I'm not the nigga you want to do this with. I don't give a fuck if niggas saying you trolling, whatever. I don't play like that. I'm not the nigga you want to do this with. Cause I'm gonna keep going, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
now
want to do it
niggas'
with you.
egos
You feel me?
is in the
So
play
just
now.
don't speak on it no more.
You can see he's just desensitized to the Cash App scams because he reduces it to it's just paid promo. It's not just paid promo, it's a scam, dude. Why are you saying that? And I blame the internet for giving DDG a god complex because oh my goodness, he sounds so corny.
Right.
Talking about he
It's-
not the
it's-
one. Dude, it's just the
Right,
internet.
it's
like
the
okay,
egos
he
that
dissed your
niggas be
music,
having
which in
sometimes.
past videos I talked about it. He's definitely insecure about it. But DDG, this stuff really don't matter that much. I do agree that Reggie's reaction wasn't right, but only because he didn't straight up say, hey DDG, why are you defending scamming your audience? Like that's
Right.
weird, that's immoral. And don't get me wrong, I'm not bumping DDG's music myself, but that was not the right time to bring that up. Reggie should have been addressing the fact that DDG didn't care about the scams. He really should have just addressed that instead. And I also feel like the beef wouldn't have escalated had he not dissed DDG's music because clearly DDG feels very strongly about what he puts out, which, okay, fair enough. Then Reggie hopped back on stream to explain himself.
In all honesty, I feel like niggas gotta understand, bro. Some things just be like, gang, you a grown ass man, bro. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, that's another take from Reggie again. We hear that from females. Reggie, that is a horrible take. If you don't learn some actual proper punctuation and proper arguments when you are addressing things, you were able to do that so perfectly when you addressed your girlfriend doing the promo scam. But now DDG's making responses because, in all honesty, you did take the shit too far, coming up out of nowhere talking about focus on your failed rap career like this nigga don't got platinum songs. And I'm not saying that DDG's the best rapper ever. I only know Geekin, and then the Calabasas shit. I don't even know that shit. And then Pink Dreads. I only know these 3 songs because I heard niggas talk about that shit. And then I've listened to Geekin, and it was a meme at one point in time. But to get up on the internet and then to be talking like this, and then to be talking about you's a grown ass. So what are you? Are you not a grown ass man either? Are you just some little dumbass bitch? No, you're not. So why are you gonna get up and say something like that, right? Like it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, let's hear what he got to say.
why you even worried about another man relationship? This is principle.
That's what it is. Why you worry about another man's relationship, nigga? You put it on the internet. I need people to understand, bro. And this goes for myself too. You put some shit on the internet. When I be putting up my subliminal posts on my Instagram, whether I'm feeling like, damn, you know, like shit be so messed up or this or that, or I post up on my TikTok some heartbreak stuff because I'm experiencing some patch ups with me and my lady. Guess what, bro? I put that shit on social media. I'm not gonna get up and be all, oh, why the fuck y'all in my business? Why y'all in this? Now I get it. It was a point in time where I was trolling before I was in a relationship where I would just put certain things up on my story, and it got to the point where like some of my homeboys would hit me up, hey yo, you good? And I one time I did feel like, damn, like why niggas all up on me? But understand, gang, you are putting this shit up on the internet. How are you gonna then, like, it's like if I make a statement right now on my Instagram saying I'm going to off myself, and then people like, yo, bro, like, don't talk like that. And then I'm going to get mad at them. You's a grown-ass man. Why you up in my... What the hell? That's why I see you got little in your name. Because you're not big, Rodney. You acting like a little kid with some stupid take like that, bro. That's horrible. Anyway.
Situation. If your girl cheated on you, I'm not getting on here saying, oh my God, do y'all know that DDG and his girl got into a... I'm not doing that. So it's really just principle. But I also didn't have to say your music was ass.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I did have to add a little bit of seasoning on the top because...
No, you didn't.
Hey, as a grown man, though, sometimes you do gotta mind your business. I'm not...
No, nigga. No. You still not taking accountability to the fact that you said on stream to your viewers that, hey, I had to cut it off because we not moving like that. I had to cut it off. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Not gonna lie.
I understand why he keeps saying mind your business, but dude, you don't post things and ask people to mind your business. Niggas will always have opinions. Every time you post, you agree to opening yourself up to the court of public opinions. So you can't keep spamming that. All this does is make you look soft. All this does is make niggas call you tender. All this does is just reflect poorly on you because you can't take a little bit of the heat. You had a public relationship. No, we're not gonna mind our business, nigga. This is content. You feel me? And that's just a sad reality of it. Honestly, that in and of itself is a little dystopian, but I'm not even gonna preach, my bad. But Reggie started crashing out even worse and somehow brought Max into the equation.
But my thing is, even with DDG, like DDG actually do numbers. So a nigga, even if a nigga say DDG is ass, a nigga can't say that he's the worst rapper. You feel me? DDG way over Max. No cap. Just for me to add a couple other niggas in the beef.
And this is where Reggie officially lost me. I understand you're upset about losing your girl. That's fine. And I understand that she's scamming people. It was good that you disavowed that. But now Reggie's just trying to start stuff with everybody and bringing random people into it. It's corny and it's not befitting of a grown man. If you watch these clips, you see these guys talk about being grown and moving like they're mature. But all of this just feels very immature. If Reggie wanted people to mind their business, he should have had a grown discussion with Raya in the background about morality and about how, as a couple, then moving forward, if she's gonna be with him, she needs to move smarter. But he put that on the internet and now this is what's happening. It makes it worse though, because he ended up going full bridge burn mode.
He said stop burning bridges. Bridge, let it burn. I know how to swim on any nigga.
That's a person. Hey bro, I'm gonna just say this, and I know I don't get philosophical with y'all, but I'm dealing with that shit myself. Not because I have this complex, but I deal, unfortunately, with people who don't live in reality and people who like to assume that they're high IQ and that they're mature and all this and that. And they might be able to say a sentence or two that'll be like, yeah, damn, whoa. But ultimately speaking, bro, they got some trauma. They got some personal things, some insecurities going on within themselves. And that's why they be moving so weird, so foul. You talking about F a bridge, I know how to swim anywhere. And that's the statement basically to say like, oh, I'm just big. I'm that big that, man, I burn the bridge with all them niggas. I don't need to collab with none of them niggas. I don't need to do. What's your deal? You're going to mess up all your brand endorsements just because your girlfriend was scamming, you cut her off, and then now niggas talking about it. Now you gonna start dissing everybody and just start, bro. That's moving like a straight bitch. Stop. Once again, I could see why you got little in your name. Because that's some little boy shit. You're a grown man. You was just talking about DDG as a grown nigga. You are a grown man. You are smoking weed on stream. You're a grown man. You talk like a savant. You talk like a god. That's why I will always stress to everybody, streamers, don't listen to these guys all the time, bro. These people are normal people just like us. Yeah, they might have certain experiences. Yeah, they might have this, they might have that, all that. But these are just normal people who just got rich, bro. This guy is not no professor nowhere. This guy is not the Riz Lord. This guy is not somebody that you need to follow 100% with your life. Because like you're just seeing right here, the fuck is he doing? Come on, man.
Bridge, I'm not burning with my nigga KC3, the biggest. Shout out to Big Bro. That's the only nigga I ain't going against. Any other nigga, you ain't Clover, you not GG. Ain't gonna lie.
And to an extent, he's kind of right. Like, he doesn't really need all these niggas around him. And if his Kai Cenat stemmy still hidden, he's good. If his homie is the biggest streamer on the planet, why would he need to care about beefing with DDG or his brother or FaZe? However, if you've noticed, none of them have come to his defense. Kai, Ray, Rakai, none of the Clover boys or the AMP guys have come to Reggie's defense. All he has right now is his homeboy Craig from Baltimore and a rapper who turned around and dissed them.
He probably wanted them niggas like children. He probably wanted them niggas, I feel it. He already said, hell no. His bitch had left, she said he was tripping at prom, she dissed him.
I don't care what you say, but joking about your man's liking minors and how a shorty left him on the internet when all this beef is happening is crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, gang. That's something that is toxic in the black community. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all ain't never see that meme before, and I know I'm pausing a lot, but it was a meme, bro. It was like you you'll just be doing good in life, and then like your uncle or somebody gotta come up and they gotta down, like they just gotta talk down to you, clap you like, damn, this ugly ass nigga right here, the po ass gotta ask me for $5 just last week getting married. Oh, that's what's up. It like, what the hell? You know, like the fuck. But hey. Anyways, let me stop.
I'm gonna come back and drop another video adding to the situation. I want to keep this as concise as possible, so be on the lookout for part 2, where we go more into the beefs, more into the back and forths, and we're gonna have to address Riot. I'm not gonna lie, because that stuff demonic. Y'all gotta see the clips. That's all I had to say though. Right. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Join my membership. Join my
yeah. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe, y'all boys. I appreciate all the growth that's on the channel. Mess with my gameplays. Y'all boys, I need your support. I need you to like, I need you to sub, and I need y'all to give me any kind of pointers for my commentary, for my reaction videos, or even my gameplays. I'm really trying to make this a passion project that I can get paid from. But I don't want to hold y'all for too long. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.